Hello, and I wanted to welcome you to English 3360 for the fall 2018 semester. My name is Susan Garza, and I am your teacher for the course. And I just wanted to do this video to kind of do a couple of things, kind of introduce myself to you, and then sort of show you where things are to help you out with doing an online course or working in Blackboard. If you're not familiar with either of those, and even if you are, you can kind of give you an idea of how I use things. So when you log into Blackboard, which is you just go to the main university page and you can find the island online and log into Blackboard. I think it's bb9.tamucc.edu. I think that's the shortcut, but I can't. I'm just going on memory. I think that's it. Anyway, if you have trouble finding it, you can always call the help desk or, send me an email and let me know. But anyway, I think it's pretty easy to find. And then when you get there, you should see this course. Should be one of your courses that's listed. And when you open it up, I think this is what you'll see first. I'm not completely sure, but I've got the student view on, so hopefully this does look like what you will be seeing. I would say, I'll tell you a little bit about me first. I've been at the university since 1999. I have taught this course many times. It's one of my favorite courses to teach. My PhD is actually in the area of writing studies. So the topic for this class is very much, something I've studied pretty much all of my career as a academic person. So hopefully you will find that I know a little bit about the subject. I did teach middle school for 5 years. I have a master's degree in all-level reading certification from TCU, and my undergraduate degree from TCU is in secondary education, and I was certified to teach in political science and English. And I do have Texas teacher certification for English, political science, and reading. So I do have some of that practical application too, as well as I always gathering as much info as I can from people who are in K through 12 settings, and they do such very, very important work. Let me show you a couple of things first. This is my granddaughter Katie, and she is 6, and as you can see here, this is her first day of first grade. And I talked with her the other day on FaceTime and asked her how school was going, and she said it was 7 hours long. So that was kind of her take on it. A little bit more intense than what she'd been used to in kindergarten. So, and she just wasn't exactly sure why they would expect her to sit for 7 hours and, do schoolwork stuff. Although she is a good student, but I think she's one of those that, can get bored easily and needs a challenge. And of course, I'm biased, that she's very, very smart. So anyway, that's my Katie. And then I have twin daughters, Katie's mom, Esther, and then I also have Sarah, and Esther and Sarah are twins. So I am actually the mother of twins, a mother of twins. And so my girls are grown and off. So the babies I have at home now, this is Mr. Bear, and he's just the sweetest, most wonderful guy you'll ever find anywhere. And he loves to play fetch. You can see here, this is one of his toys that he's brought to me, and he's saying, let's go play fetch. And then this is Maisie. Maisie's a sweetheart, and she's got that sweet, innocent looking face, but boy, she can be a mess. They're both just pound puppies, but I think those are the best. And then I have Molly, who actually was found on the university. She was one of the university feral cats, and she was so little bitty. She was hardly old enough to be away from her mom, I think, and somebody found her, And I brought her home, and at that time I didn't actually have Maisie. I just had Bear, but Bear took to being a mama for her. So in a lot of ways she acts more like a dog than a cat. So anyway, that's just a little bit about me. I love to travel. I love to do puzzles. In addition to my teaching, I do research in the area of visual rhetoric. And right now I'm looking at a project where I'm studying concentration camps, plantations, slave plantations, and the border fence. And I'm looking at how victims are visually presented in those spaces. Okay, so probably way more about me than you wanted to hear. But anyway, just quickly let me show you a little bit about what we do in Blackboard and how I use it and how it works. I try to keep things simple. Like I said, announcements, I only use those for like general stuff, like, a career fair at school or something like that. So I'm not the kind of teacher that you'll get like a ding in your mailbox or whatever, a bell will ring or something that says, oh, you've got something to do. I actually have a schedule, and you will need to really check the schedule and stay on top of that. But first, you'll want to do this start here. And this is just kind of general info. And then if you're new to Blackboard or need help with it, then there's that stuff in there. And I will put a link. I'll put the link to this video here too, just in case. I just don't have the link yet, just in case you don't get my email or don't find the link to the video. I always try to provide, more than one way to present information and help people get to places, which is, how the online environment works. The syllabus, you can take a look at that. So there's the syllabus. Now the schedule, like I said, the schedule is very, very important. Do not go through here and print out everything though, because there's stuff in all of these, and I'll probably close some of these. I won't have them all open just yet because I'm still working on details. I've pretty much gotten through September with the really, really nitty gritty detail stuff, but I will continuously update and adapt what's in these folders for what's due each week. So you want to be looking at the folders every week, and you want to look ahead, so in week 1, look at what's due week 2, and you guys are really good students, you know how to do that. And pretty much everything is here. I try to put everything here so that if you go here and look at this, you should be okay. So of course we'll do reading, and the reading is to help us with understanding the concepts of, what do you do? You're going to be a teacher. What are you going to do to help the boys and girls you work with and help them, progress as writers? And it's not just about finding happy, fun assignments. Those are good and everything, but it's asking why. What do writers do? Why would I ask a writer to do something? How is that going to be useful to that writer, depending on where they're at, what they're interested in, how they need to perform. So why? Always keep in mind why. Why are we doing things? Participation, where we will actually do activities and exercises. Most of these will be to help you with the big project that you do in the course. This one is getting to know each other. So that's an activity. I've got some of those here at the beginning. So you can see week 1, week 2, here again, reading, participation, application, take that. We will do some teacher interviews. And then here's the genre teaching project. That's the big project. And I'm still working on the details. You can see info here about that. We won't start on it right at the beginning, but everything we do pretty much will be stuff we'll be gathering and learning about to help you with your big project. The interviews, we'll do a teacher interview, an interview with a student. And then the discussion forum, that's the other really big area. So what you want to pretty much everything we do will turn in here. Now this is the updates forum, and you can see I posted here in the updates forum. This is what I look at as like if we were in class together. You know, we're interacting in a face-to-face class. We'd be in there. We'd be asking questions. You might share things that would help other students. Other things you found helpful. Now, you are required to post at least once a week in the updates forum. And it can be pretty much anything you want it to be. But if you don't come in there and post something, you won't get credit for that week. And what you'll have a running total. So you'll get 10 points each week. So you'll see that build up to, I think we do 14, 15 weeks, counting the final. So it'll be 140, 150 points. But you have to do that every week. But this is meant to help you. And you should read everything that's in the updates forum. You know, skim over what everybody posts. It won't take you that long, but this is where a lot of the really great information to help you with the course will be. So this is kind of like our main area. And then you can see links to things that are due, and that's where you'll post your information. Okay, so that's just kind of a general start to how the course works, and I'm just going to stop there because I don't want to make this very long. And I will do these kinds of postings, probably not every week, but I do them, you know, from time to time, and you know, slip them in there when they're helpful, and they'll be in the updates forum. So here again, that's another reason you need to make sure you look in there. You know, if you have questions or concerns, please ask. I will not count off if you're not like a technology wizard. I will do everything I can to help you. Other students in the course will help you. Everybody's usually really helpful and supportive of each other. I'm hoping, and I do find that when people go through this class with me, they come out thinking very differently about writing, about themselves as writers, and then in turn that helps them think differently about how would they work with writers, and just what does it mean to be a writer. So, you know, that's kind of my main goal. Like I said, the why. Why would we do whatever we think we need to do to help other writers? So anyway, I hope you're enjoying your last day of the summer before the semester starts, and I'm really excited to have you guys and to get to work with you guys, and I look forward to a really great semester and learning stuff from all of you guys. So good luck, and keep in touch and post every week, and I'll leave it at that.